Welcome to the 6 weeks Healthy Habits Challenge. My name is Jess. I'm one of the nutrition coaches and the owner at Persevere CrossFit. Before we dive in, I'd like to know, have you ever tried a wellness or nutrition challenge before? Did you see progress? Were you able to sustain after the challenge? If the answer is no, you're not alone. Most people face this, not because they failed, but because the plan failed. Crash diets and restrictive challenges aren't designed to last. This challenge is different. The 6 week Healthy Habits Challenge is about real life, not quick fixes. We'll build sustainable habits one simple step at a time. And when the 6 weeks wraps up, we offer ongoing one on one nutrition coaching to help you keep on track. Because this isn't just about the next 6 weeks, it's about creating a healthier, more confident version of you that lasts. We partner with HSN, Healthy Steps Nutrition, because we align with their belief that something as fundamental as nutrition shouldn't feel complicated or be stressful. That's why we use a simple habits based approach. We believe in coaching the whole person. Nutrition and movement matter, but so does sleep, stress, mindset, and your day to day lifestyle. They're all connected, and we're here to help you navigate those together. Because when you feel good in all areas of life, it's easier to stay consistent, and consistency is what makes the habits stick. By the end of today's seminar, you'll be ready to hit the ground running. Our goals are to help you, one, set yourself up for success throughout the challenge. Two, identify the first small step that will help you, that will make the biggest impact for you. Three, learn how to use the tools and the resources available to you. Before we dive into new habits, let's pause and reflect. Real change starts with self awareness. Consider these questions. What habits or beliefs have shaped your current relationship with food, movement, and self care? When you've made progress in the past, what supported your consistency and what caused it to drift off track? What would it feel like to reach your goal? And what are you truly craving? Confidence, strength, energy, or something else? Take a few minutes to think deeply or even jot down your thoughts on the last page of your challenge handbook in the notes section. These answers will guide your focus, your efforts, and your why throughout the challenge. A few of you have already set some strong intentional goals during your one on one sessions. For those who haven't, start thinking about your why, the deeper reason behind your goals. Reflect on what success will look like and feel like in your life. Use this moment to refocus your energy for the next 6 weeks. Now we're going to take a minute to complete page 2 of your handbook. List at least one long-term goal and one short-term goal. Answer the reflection prompts honestly about why these are important to you. And as a bonus, I would love for you to post your goals somewhere visible to keep them at the top of your mind. And when you get home today, I would like for you to send a picture in the group chat of that your goals posted up. You may have noticed the non-scale victories listed at the bottom of your goal sheet. These wins are just as important, if not more. They reflect the true lasting progress that builds over time. More energy, better sleep, improved confidence, fewer cravings, and so much more. We partnered with HSM because their mission aligns with ours to help prevent and reverse chronic disease through sustainable lifestyle change, and that kind of transformation happens from the inside out. The real goal to reach and maintain those powerful 7+ months of non scale victories. That's the version of health we're helping you build. Take a moment to circle or highlight the non scale victories you're most excited to experience. These are the wins that matter, and they're 100% within your reach. Share with someone close to you, someone within your circle. Share these goals. That will help you be more accountable. And remember, the more people who know about your goals, the stronger your accountability. Share your goals with your inner circle, training partners, family, coworkers, and let them help support you in your journey. Now that we know where we want to go, let's talk about how to get there. There are two key ingredients for success: habits and consistency. Your habits shape your progress. Your consistency determines whether the progress sticks. Think of it this way: you wouldn't only brush your teeth for 6 weeks and expect to have perfect dental health. So, why treat your nutrition differently? This challenge is here to help you kickstart your journey by laying a solid foundation built on the three core principles of Healthy Steps Nutrition's framework. All of these are outlined in your handbook. As we review each one, take a moment to check out the research behind it. These aren't just nice ideas, they're evidence based strategies designed to help you feel better, get stronger, and build habits that truly last. These core principles have helped tens of thousands of people take control of their health, one simple, sustainable habit at a time. Now it's your turn. Principle one: add more whole foods into your day. Focus on foods that are as close to their natural state as possible. Fruit, veggies, lean protein, whole grains, and healthy fats. Think more nutrients, fewer ingredients. Principle two: focus on balance. When we talk about balance, we're talking macronutrient balance, making sure your meals and snacks include a combination of carbohydrates, protein, and healthy fats. Why does this matter? When all three macronutrients are present, you'll feel more satisfied, stay fuller longer, and have steadier energy throughout the day. No more crashes or cravings an hour after eating. Later, we will dive in deeper into those macronutrients. Principle three: limit ultra processed carbs, added sugar, and alcohol. We don't have a specific habit around this principle during the challenge, and that's intentional. We have found that when clients consistently focus on the first two core principles, paired with daily movement, 7+ hours of sleep, and stress management, this third principle tends to just fall into place naturally. But let's bring some awareness to it anyway, because it does matter. Have you ever reached for a snack, soda, or drink without thinking twice? You're not alone. These mindless moments add up and can quietly impact your energy, mood, cravings, and progress. This principle is all about building awareness, especially around three common culprits: ultra processed carbs, chips, pastries, white bread, sugary cereal. These foods are stripped of nutrients, spike your blood sugar, and leave you crashing soon after. Added sugars are hidden in everything from soda and desserts to flavored yogurts, healthy smoothies, and protein bars. Alcohol, even moderate amounts, can disrupt sleep, recovery, digestion, and blood sugar, all of which are key to feeling your best. These ingredients are linked to inflammation, cravings, and energy dips, and often crowd out nourishing foods your body truly needs. But this isn't about cutting them out completely. It's about making intentional choices that align with how you want to feel. The three core nutrition principles are what guides us, but to make real progress, we need clear, actionable steps that's where the four pillars come in. These are your daily habits, small, consistent actions that build real results over time. Pillar one, nutrition. Your foundation each week will introduce one specific nutrition habit, layering it on top of the other. This approach keeps things manageable and helps create lasting change. The next three pillars stay consistent throughout the challenge. 30 plus minutes of movement, walk, stretch, strength train, dance. Just move daily in a way that feels good. 7+ hours of Sleep affects hunger, energy, recovery, and stress. Prioritize rest to fuel progress. 10 plus minutes of stress management. Intentional downtime, even just deep breathing, helps regulate hormones and reduce emotional eating. Let's dive into these a bit deeper. How many of you actually track your sleep? Sleep is often overlooked, but it's one of the most powerful tools for improving your health, body composition, and performance, and it doesn't cost a thing. The recommended amount for adults is 7 to 8 hours per night. Reasons sleep matter: hormone regulation, metabolism, muscle recovery, stabilizing blood sugar, weight management, appetite control. Did you know 35% of adults report getting less than 7 hours of sleep a night? Let's make it actionable. Ask yourself, how can I consistently get 7+ hours of sleep a night? What does my nighttime routine currently look like? And what needs to change? Your challenge. Create a simple wind down routine and set a consistent bedtime. Avoid doom scrolling by charging your phone away from your nightstand 30 minutes before bed. Even small adjustments like dimming lights, limiting screens, or setting an alarm for bedtime can make a big difference. When you have chronic stress, your body stays alert despite no danger. Over time, this puts you at risk for health problems, including high blood pressure, heart disease, diabetes, obesity, depression, or anxiety. Skin problems such as acne or eczema, menstrual problems. What can you do? Find productive ways to manage your stress. Some examples: yoga, meditation, breath work, walking, seeing a mental health professional, talking with a friend, journaling. Speaking of breath work, not only is breath work helpful for stress management, but it can also support better sleep, especially when you wake up in the middle of the night and your mind won't settle. One simple and effective method is box breathing. It calms your central nervous system and helps quiet the racing mind. Here's how it works: inhale for 4 seconds, hold for 4 seconds, exhale for 4 seconds, hold for 4 seconds. Let's try it together. Inhale, one, two, three, four. Hold, one, two, three, four. Exhale, one, two, three, four. Hold, one, two, three, four. You can repeat this cycle as many times as needed to fall back asleep, or anytime you feel overwhelmed, anxious, or overstimulated. It's a small tool with a big impact. The importance of daily movement is often underestimated, even by those of us who exercise regularly. Daily movement isn't the same as a gym session. Regular movement throughout the day, like walking, supports better blood sugar control, improved digestion, reduced risk of chronic disease, enhanced energy, focus, and mood. Research shows that even light intensity movement, like walking after meals, can reduce blood sugar spikes by 30% compared to sitting. If you work at a desk or spend long hours sitting, Try building the habit of 15-minute walk after lunch or dinner. It's a simple way to improve metabolic health, support digestion, and break up long periods of inactivity. Bottom line, in this challenge, we'll focus on moving your body throughout the day. Now, let's dive in. The most fundamental pillar of this challenge, nutrition. Rather than trying to change everything at once, we'll focus on one key nutrition habit each week. Each habit builds on the last one, helping you to create real sustainable progress without overcomplicating the process. I'll walk you through what each week's focus will be and how it supports the bigger picture of building healthier habits for life. You have all been given access to our support and accountability tool, the HSN app. Each week, you will get messages and reminders of what we are focusing on, so there's no need to remember every detail. Each week, your handbook will walk you through a specific nutrition habit. On that page, you will find the weekly focus, the why behind the habit, 5 pro tips to help you succeed, extra info to make the habit easier to apply. On Monday, we're starting with a simple but powerful habit. Add at least 1 cup of non-starchy vegetables at lunch and dinner. At the bottom of the page, there's a box with a list of non-starchy veggies to help guide your choice. Take a moment to circle or put a star next to 3 to 5 of your favorite veggies. You'll also see a helpful visual. 1 cup equals about the size of your closed fist. Easy to estimate when you're eating out or on the go. This habit is so doable and is flexible. You can order veggies at almost any restaurant, buy them fresh or frozen, whatever makes life easier. Prep them however you'd like, raw, roasted, steamed, or sauteed. And remember, this challenge is all about progress, not perfection. Start with where you are, build from there. The goal is to make this habit feel simple and sustainable so it sticks with you long after 6 weeks are over. Week 2, we're building on what we started last week by increasing the non-starchy veggies on your plate to half. We'll also be focusing on an essential part of your journey, your support system. Let's talk about fiber. This important component comes from these non-starchy veggies. Fiber plays a crucial role in slowing down the release of sugar into your bloodstream, helping you achieve more sustainable blood sugar levels and keeping you feeling satisfied longer after meals. On the bottom left of the page, take a look at the top veggie-filled HSN recipes. Go ahead and circle a few that catch your eye to try out in the coming weeks. Now, let's shift back to your support system. This aspect is vital for your long-term success. Consider the 5 people you spend the most time with. Are they impacting your journey in a positive or a negative way? Take a moment to reflect on your inner circle. Week 3 consists of protein focus. Protein is essential, not just for athletes, but for anyone seeking to build muscle, recover effectively, and stay fuller longer. It provides key amino acids your body needs for muscle repair and growth. It helps keep you satisfied and energized between meals. It plays a major role in recovery, especially during workouts or challenges like this one. Choose lean protein sources like chicken breast, ground turkey, egg whites, fish. Be mindful of higher fat protein options like ribeye or chicken wings. Be intentional about choosing these options less. Aim for protein to make up around 30% of your daily intake. Individual needs do vary. Building balanced meals starts with anchoring them around protein. It's your nutritional foundation. The plate method is one of the easiest and most effective ways to improve your diet by eating a balanced meal of high quality foods. It is a great rule of thumb when eating out or whipping up a quick meal at home. Here's how to do it: half your plate non starchy veggies, a fourth lean protein, a fourth of your plate will be starch. Then add in a healthy plant based source of fat. You will start with eating the plate method at one meal, then increase to eating the plate method at two meals, lunch and dinner in week 5, for that added fiber benefit, like we spoke about from week 2. Who here sometimes finishes their plate and still feels hungry or heads straight for seconds? That's why how you eat your plate matters as much as what's on it. Start with veggies. Think leafy greens, broccoli, zucchini. Why? They're full of fiber and water, which helps you feel full and satisfied early on. What's your favorite veggie? Next up is protein, and finally, save your starch or grain for last. Not because starches are bad, they give us energy, but eating them after veggies and protein can help keep blood sugar more sustainable and prevent overeating. If you're still hungry after your plate, no shame that happens. Go back for more non starchy veggies first. It's a great way to honor your hunger and keep things balanced. Any questions? Feel free to reach out in the app if you have any. Let's talk about carbohydrates. Carbs often get a bad rap, but they're actually one of your body's most important fuel sources. Carbohydrates include a wide range of foods like fruits, grains, and pasta, bread, starchy veggies like sweet potatoes, butternut squash, and yes, even sugar. When you eat carbohydrates, your body breaks them down into glucose, which is the preferred fuel source for your brain and muscles, especially during workouts and active days. Quick facts: carbs provide 4 calories per gram. Aim for 30 to 40% of your daily intake to come from carbohydrates. But again, individual needs do vary. The key is choosing quality carbs, whole fiber rich options over ultra processed or sugary ones to fuel your energy, performance, and focus throughout the challenge. You will focus on the green section of the starchy carbohydrates on the food option guide. Healthy fats. Let's clear this up once and for all. Fat doesn't make you fat. In fact, healthy fats play a vital role in your overall health and daily performance. Fats help you feel fuller longer. It supports the absorption of fat soluble vitamins A, D, E, and K. It's essential for hormone production and brain function. That said, fat is the most calorie dense of the 3 macronutrients. 9 calories per gram compared to just 4 calories per gram for protein or carbs. So, portion awareness matters. A little goes a long way. Focus on healthy plant based fats such as avocados, olive oil, nuts, and seeds, fatty fish like salmon in moderation. Aim for 30 to 40% of your daily calories to come from fat, keeping in mind that individual needs may vary based on your goals and activity level. Balanced fat intake equals long lasting energy, better absorption, and better meals. Be sure to use the food options guide to review the list of healthy fats to focus on included in your daily diet. 8 ounces or 250 milliliters of water with every meal and snack. supports digestion, helps break down food, and absorbs nutrients, improves fullness. Drinking water can help reduce overeating, boosts hydration, ensures regular fluid intake throughout the day. Replacing sugary drinks, a simple way to cut out added sugars. Water replaces sugary drinks, which is a simple way to cut out added sugars. Habit anchoring. If we link drinking our water with our meals, it'll make it easier to remember. Tips to make it stick. Keep a glass or bottle of water visible during meals. Start with a few sips if 8 ounces feels like too much. Use reminders or cues like placing water in by your plate. Flavor with lemon, mint, or cucumber as needed. Make it part of your meal prep routine. Pour water as you plate your food. This habit is a general recommendation. To understand more about hydration needs, reference the urine color chart in week 6. You may have noticed at the bottom of your weekly focus pages that there is also a mini challenge listed. Every week, you will have a simple mini challenge to help keep you accountable and have fun. These mini challenges parallel with what you're already doing with the habits that are selected. Each week, I will remind you of the mini challenge and all the details. Please remember that the mini challenge for week 1 is to do a pantry, aka kitchen clean out, and send proof of your clean out in the group chat. This could be cabinets, an actual pantry, or refrigerator, or all of the above. Don't worry, I'll remind you on Monday, January 19th. That's when the challenge begins. I have given you all the pieces of the puzzle, but let's take a moment to put them together. I mentioned earlier that you all have access to the HSN app where the support and accountability will be delivered during the challenge. You will be in the HSN app daily, so let's review what it looks like and how to use it. It's important that you engage in the group chat. So go ahead and give us a thumbs up in the group chat right now. We'll know that you're in here and active when you do that. You'll have a daily habit at the top of the screen. It's got the yellow circle beside it. You'll be, as you do your daily habit, make sure that you're marking it off. It'll just do a little click box right there. There's also a daily video has the blue circle beside it. When you watch that, it'll pop up and look like you did a workout. Just click past that part. That's just how this app works. There's a leaderboard, as you can see on the main page of your app. You can private message us via the Persevere CrossFit icon in the bottom right hand. So that's how you would private message myself or Coach Ben. We will be leading up the challenge, so you can get either of us via that little icon there. So make sure that you're doing that. The leaderboard is a great place to track your progress and see the points that you and the other members have. Each week, anyone who earns 28 points or more and it actively participates in the group chat, so yes, you need to participate in the group chat, will be entered into a weekly prize drawing. We will be announcing what those prizes are briefly. And if you ever have any questions, you can send those in the group chat or private message them to the coach. I want you to think of something you learned today and send it as a private message just to practice doing that. And we would love to hear what you've learned. Under your things to do, you will see a habit that says attended the Kickoff seminar. If you're just watching this video, you can still count that. So make sure you click that habit. And and then click the blue complete button at the bottom, and that will finish that off. Once you click that, you'll get a thumbs up for starting a streak. Go ahead and click out of the streak celebration, but stay on that page because we're going to discuss next the compliance. At the top right, you will see 4 dots. Click on that, and it will open up to a compliance tracker. Every day you complete Every day you complete your habit under the things to do, you will get a check mark on your calendar, and we will be able to see your completion rate each week. We never want you to be perfect. That's not the expectation, but we do want you to be at least 80% compliant each week. We also know that the most successful clients have a great support system. In this challenge, we are all going to support each other. Open up the app to the dash where you will see the group titled Group Chat. This is where I want you to ask your questions, share your food, and stay motivated. Um, let's go ahead and type one thing you hope to get out of the challenge and share it with the group. There are so many amazing features to help you on your fitness journey, such as the videos, habit tracking, and messaging. But the reason is to give you a safe place to work on yourself. This is just the beginning of your journey, and we know this is a marathon, not a sprint. This app provides you with a place to stay intentional about your goals and close to your why. This app is to help you celebrate the small victories that will lead you to find your long-term success. That said, the best thing we can do is commit to visiting this app and utilizing its resources every day. Um, the page in your handbook titled How Does the Challenge Work has a commitment statement at the bottom. We are going to fill that in because using this tool is also a habit you will have to commit to over the next 28 days. If you don't know when you will do it, it makes it more difficult to be consistent. So take a moment to take a hard look at your schedule and routines. What time of the day could you commit to using this tool daily? Not Monday through Friday, not 1 to 2 days a week, but daily. Then write on that handbook when you would like to do that. For me, I do it whenever I sit down for my first meal of the day. I go ahead and watch my video and start looking at my habits for the day and just getting my mind right for that. So, whatever works for you, but we're going to stack it with something else that we're doing so that we can get through that. So, let's recap the challenge. You 28 points put you in the drawing in a drawing for a prize, and we're going to be sure that we're going in the app daily, participating in the group chat, and marking off our habits. Before wrapping up, I want to go over some frequently asked questions. We just talked about this. You get the most out of the challenge if you participate. If you're on the sidelines, it's not you're not going to be as successful than if you were in the mix and participating. Participation is key. The most successful clients are the ones who show up consistently and stay involved. Everything is in this challenge was designed to build long-term success, and repetition is part of the process. It can take hearing something 8 to 10 times before it sticks. So lean into the learning. If you realize you'd if you realize you'd benefit from more personalized support Talk to your coach anytime about switching to ongoing nutrition, and you don't have to wait till the end of the challenge to do that. And don't forget, weekly raffles are happening. And we'll draw the announcer and post it. We'll draw and announce the winner and post it in the app weekly. Do I have to track my food or count calories? No. There's no need to buy a food scale or weigh out portions when you have a plate or your hands. Reference your food options guide in your handbook. You can use the hand portion size guide shown on pages 3 through 5 to ensure that your portion sizes are on track. How do I handle busy days when I don't have time to cook? Success comes from planning, not perfection. The goal isn't to be perfect, but to be prepared. Here are a few simple strategies to help you stay on track, even on your busiest days. Keep quick options on hand. Think rotisserie chicken, pre-cut veggies, hard-boiled eggs, tuna packets, or frozen steamable meals. No prep required, just assemble and go. Batch cook or prep ahead. Even preparing one balanced meal in advance for your busiest day can make a huge difference. Plan ahead when dining out. Look up the menu beforehand. Use your plate or hand portion guide to decide what fits your goal. If portions are larger, ask for a to-go box when your meal is delivered. That way, you can portion out what you need and save the rest for later. Lean on your community. Use the group chat to ask for quick meal ideas or share your go-to solutions. You're not in this alone. Community is key. What if the scale doesn't change? Remember, the scale is just one data point and not always the best one. During this challenge, pay attention. Energy levels, sleep quality, mood and focus, how your clothes fit, confidence in your choices. You're likely making progress in more ways than the scale could possibly show. What if I don't like some of the foods suggested? No problem. The goal isn't to follow a rigid food list, but to understand the principles behind balanced meals. You can swap out foods while still sticking to the habit. Don't like salmon? Choose another lean protein like chicken or tofu. Not a fan of spinach? Try bell peppers or zucchini. What support resources what support resources are available if I feel stuck or need help? You don't have to go at it alone. Support is built into this challenge. Here's how to tap into it. Group chat, share your wins, ask questions, troubleshoot obstacles together, private chat with your coach. Whenever you feel stuck, whether it's a food question or a motivation dip or needing an accountability buddy, reach out. We've designed multiple lifelines so you always have someone in your corner. Can I still have treats or go out to eat? Yes. This challenge is meant to fit into real life, not take over it. You'll learn how to make balanced choices even when eating out or enjoying a treat. It's about building awareness, not restriction. What happens after the challenge? Imagine yourself 6 months from now, continuing to focus on what is manageable after the challenge. Where did you see yourself? Now, imagine yourself 6 months from now, taking a step back from focusing on your goals. How does the future differ from the first one? How does that make you feel? Helping you to achieve what you just imagined in the first scenario is why we are here and why we are developing an ongoing nutrition program. The ideal next step is ongoing individualized coaching until you meet your goals. Thank you so much for joining us for the Nutrition Challenge Kickoff seminar. What questions do you have for me? Please just send those to me in the app where you directly message your coach. Um, Talk soon.